On LinkedIn, the first one I like to talk about was John Carlson with David Gibbons from Google, talking about the power of moonshot thinking. Google look at what might have been seen as a strange idea to start off with, but is actually quite a good one.
So moonshot thinking, or 10x thinking, is a thing at Google. We train everyone who joins the company to think as big as humanly possible, and as big as humanly impossible. I guess the idea behind moonshots is those kind of projects that actually seem absurd when you first talk about them.
He does get a little bit boring looking at him. I think it could have done with some overlay or something there just to give it a bit of a punch, Google. And you've got the resources to do that. So what is your moonshot thought? Okay, yeah, we all know that. Abbott's gone. No wrecking, no undermining in final speech as PM. I liked what Honourable Robin McSweeney said here. I like Tony Abbott. People need to remember that politicians are human beings. And I know that does sound a bit corny, but I think it's something that is missed a lot. Even if you don't like the person, just have a bit of respect for the job. He's the PM or she's the PM. Let's start respecting the position and give it a bit more thought, I think, to everyone. Why attitude is more important than IQ. I definitely did like this one too. Attitude is more important than IQ. We all know very smart people, but they haven't quite got to places. And I think it comes down to attitude. I know I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I'd like to think I got somewhere just through having a positive attitude. But when it comes to success, it's easy to think that people blessed with brains are inevitably going to leave the rest of us in the dust. So, Netflix CEO, all TV will be internet in 10 to 20 years. Another good article. Have a read if you're into this. I certainly am. I'd love to see free-to-air TV go away and we're all on the internet and I can make TV shows on the internet all the time. I think it's definitely going to happen very soon. He thinks 10 to 20 years. A lot of people even think sooner. Let's see what happens. The end of TV. We are just a learning machine. There you go. So, have a look. I think that's a good one. Now, there's a bit of a funny one here. Where's the funny one that I liked? Here we go. Of course, I showed my 12-year-old son an old floppy disk. He said, "Wow, cool, you 3D printed the save icon." And straight away I went and looked, hang on, is the save icon on a floppy disk? And yeah, it was, I forgot. So there you go. So anyway, that's the conclusion for the last week or so of my favourite things on LinkedIn. Hope you enjoyed it. So I'll be back hopefully next week with some more interesting things I've found on LinkedIn. So finally, I'll leave you with the evolution of the desk. I remember those fax phones. I had one of them, they were cool. Oh, I thought they were cool. I don't even worry about doing a fax anymore. I've ditched that. I guess, yeah, 2006, we probably stopped using the phone and went to the mobile. That would be about right. What other areas could you do this in? All right, Camille Whitehead, I put the challenge out to you. What else can you do this for? I love it. It's great.